Hi, my name's Kayla Martin, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Sephora. We've created a marketing campaign to increase the target market, expand the brand, and improve their marketing. To begin, we want to cover some backstory about Sephora. So, Sephora was launched in Paris on August 14th of 1969 by Dominique Mandaneau. Since being launched, the company has been bought out by LVMH, which is a much bigger company, and has since made Sephora go worldwide. This includes online, in store, and on their mobile app. Sephora specializes in makeup, skincare, hair care, and fragrance. The company structure is unique because they actually house over 300 different types of brands. Sephora is the overarching brand and company that then sells different luxury and high-end products, including Giorgio Armani, Tom Ford, Chanel, and many more. Some of Sephora's values include innovation, passion, expertise, and teamwork. Throughout this presentation, I hope you can see how we interwove the values into the marketing campaign to strengthen the bond between Sephora and the consumer. We're going to start by covering two different brand obstacles that they have been facing. One of these is function product awareness about the functions of the actual products and the price. So to begin with the product function awareness, Sephora, as I mentioned, has over 300 brands available. This means that they have thousands of products on their website, in their stores, and on the mobile app for consumers to choose from. While this is highly beneficial for any consumer who is well versed in the beauty industry, it can become confusing for consumers who are just looking for everyday beauty products that are effective and high quality. With the thousands and thousands of products to choose from, some customers get overwhelmed by going into the Sephora stores because the setup. So the employees are actually designed to have knowledge about certain brands, different topics, and different techniques within makeup. This allows the customers to ask employees questions and get tutorials on how to use each product. The customers can also get samples, and this is really helpful because they can then try out the product before purchasing it. Consumers may think they're buying a certain product, but it may actually have a totally different function. This is an obstacle Sephora is overcoming by expanding their online forum, so that gives consumers the ability to talk amongst each other and get an unbiased opinion about each product. Moving on to the second obstacle that Sephora faces currently, the price obstacle. So Sephora, as mentioned, is a high-end luxury brand. While that is very appealing to certain customers, luxury products are not accessible to all customers. Many people who wear makeup on a day-to-day basis are your average everyday consumer looking for a good quality product that isn't going to break the bank. Sephora has recently been losing customers to Ulta, their highest competitor, because of their similar brand structure, due to the fact that Ulta carries both high-end and drugstore makeup. So they have drugstore brands, middle brands that are at a low cost but high quality, and the high quality brands that Sephora also carries. Sephora was able to find different brands to integrate into their brand umbrella that were at a low cost but the same high quality as the luxury brands. They could expand their target market exponentially. We're going to start by talking about the target market because that's going to preface our entire advertising campaign. So somebody that we chose as a persona is Jaclyn Hill. She's a famous YouTuber, she's a makeup artist, and she has over 1 million followers in both her YouTube and her Instagram platforms. This makes her a huge beauty guru that consumers go to find new products, new techniques, and innovative ways to use the products that they already own. Now, she also is able to cover different drugstore brands and also the low-cost brands that come at a high quality, like I mentioned before. She covers a range of all of them to be sure that consumers have different options to choose from. So, Sephora as a company focuses on providing customers with unbiased and professional information about the products and brands. Sephora is willing to take risks as a brand to benefit the consumer. Jaclyn does this as well by trying out different makeup techniques and sharing with her followers the new ways that she tries makeup. So Sephora's brand outer layer supports the innermost layer of providing the customers with the unbiased feedback, by hiring only the most knowledgeable staff to assist the customers. We talked about this briefly before, but the staff members are actually required to pass different levels of courses and have different types of training before becoming a Sephora employee on the floor, or in the showroom, as they call it. So Jaclyn Hill is the persona that we chose to use. She covers all of the different ranges of price, different levels of expertise, and this is why we felt that she would be a good fit. Not only are the consumers receiving feedback from the employees, but they're also getting the opinion of Jaclyn Hill as well as many other YouTube makeup artists. So this bridges the gap between consumer and brand by creating a middleman who is relatable on both sides. So moving on to the objective of this campaign. We obviously talked a lot about Jaclyn Hill and how she is the persona who could afford the luxury products, but we actually want to take this time to target those who she relates with the best. Those are your middle class, middle of the pack consumers who just want everyday products that are affordable and high quality. So our objective with this campaign is to expand the target market and the customer base exponentially. We want to take back the target market that was taken by Ulta because of the fact that they have the drugstore products, and we want to show that target market why Sephora is better. Now there's many reasons why Sephora is a better beauty brand than Ulta, their competitor, but we have to be able to be accessible to the customers first. So we want to incorporate the new and exciting brands at a lower price to attract the new customers. So the execution of this marketing campaign. What we want to do is collaborate with up-and-coming brands that are high quality but a low price point. Sephora has started to do this by connecting with Morphe and ColourPop Cosmetics, who both sell the high quality brand, the low quality prices that we've mentioned over and over. This is just so important to us because we want to be accessible to all consumers. By cutting off those lower and middle class consumers, it makes Sephora less accessible and less universal as a brand. So we want to begin connecting with brands that are up and coming and becoming very popular. These ones like ColourPop and Morphe are going to be the rising stars in the Sephora stores. Morphe has already shown so much success in the Sephora stores and online, as well as on their mobile app. The way we want to do this is utilizing Instagram and Twitter on both Sephora's end and the new brand's end to market to all customers. So by marketing on both platforms, you reach two entirely different groups of people, or you could reach some of the same customers, but they will be happier to know that the brands that they like are collaborating with the company that they enjoy purchasing from. We want to utilize the Instagram and Twitter to market the new collaborations and run promotional messages through email and the Sephora app as well. Running the email messages in the Sephora app promotions will reach the already very passionate consumers that we do have. This will actually open them up to be buying more because of the lower price point. If they're comfortable buying at a higher price point, they're more apt to choose more brands at a lower price point. So instead of getting a $90 Armani product, you could get multiple $10 Morphe products and go home with more in your cart. While some people go for the quality over the quantity, it's the availability of both that's really going to bolster Sephora's net worth. So, like I said, we want to run promotional messages, do promotions through the Sephora app, as well as using Instagram and Twitter to market the brand. So what we want to do is run a campaign of collaboration with Morphe and ColourPop, heavily advertise the fact that we're now collaborating with them, and make sure that customers know that we are universal, innovative, effective, and we have the teamwork to prove that we know everything that there is to know about the products at hand. Sephora is an incredible company with so much room to grow. I hope that through this marketing campaign, you're able to see how we're going to be able to take Sephora up to the next level and regain that market share that was lost to their higher competitor.